they picked Ghost Lake. Yeah, it's Ghost Lake. I was pretty sure it was, we'll just check the map anyway. NC home map. Same civs for NC. Actually, no, it's not. Pedro picked Mayans again. Andrin took Mongols instead of Huns, and Sniper took Spanish instead of Mongols. TK, Shoris took Mongols again, Darth took Spanish, so it's the same for TK, except Darth is Spanish and not Teutons. Probably not going to see any slinging this game. Ghost Lake is known for being a very easy to wall and defend boom kind of map, so I'm interested to see what both teams will do. Spanish pocket, Hun flank, Mongol flank. Whereas we see Mayan flank, Spanish flank, and Spanish pocket and Mongol flank. Now, in general, I know that most people prefer Spanish pocket to do knights because knights are generally stronger and the transition is easier, like you usually go knights and imp anyway. It really does depend. On a map like this, you could probably get away doing, you know, conquistadors as pocket, because one, you know the players are going to be really far away because it's Ghost Lake, so you have the extra time to build the castle, get the conquistadors, you know, help your allies, and also it's easier to raid. I guess night raiding is harder on a map like this. It's so easy to wall with tree lines everywhere. But we'll see. I'm wondering whether both teams will do, or whether both Spain pockets will do both standard knights into kind of boom. Andrin taking his first ball. Looks like he's going to do scouts. Again, he's doing 3 on wood. Making a forward house. There's extra sheep on Ghost Lake after all. There are more sheep in the middle. Oh, almost losing a villager there. 4 HP, 1 more hit would have been the end. Obviously you don't need all the extra sheep, but it is nice to have them. It means you can delay farms or do whatever. According to Waterfield, sheep farming is supposed to, or using sheep is supposed to be faster than using farms, according to AOK Heaven, but I really can't see that being true. I've honestly always felt farms are faster, but that's just me. Or maybe those are AOK, not AOC rates. He's probably trying to troll me. So it looks like Andrin's going to wall the front and then build the barracks in front of his berries or something like that. Going to lure the second ball now, low loom. It's quite gutsy, this lure. He's going to need to block it with the sheep, I'm almost certain. Vil gets hit downhill. Oh, that would have been bad. May survive. We'll take at least 3 hits. Vil can survive 4 hits without loom. There's the second hit. And then, okay, so it will survive. I'm just quite cautious luring. He also needs to garrison this sick Vil, garrison this Vil, garrison these 2 Vils. No. Oh, risky. Very risky. He's got lots of sick Vils now, so he's going to have to be careful. I was looking there because it was the most fun thing going on. Pedro doing second ball, Shoris scouting forward. Shoris probably lured both of his own balls. Looks like he's doing scouts as well, 3 on wood. Spain pocket luring the second ball. He was going to lame, but decided not to, I guess. Oh dear. We see Darth luring some deer as well. Andrin flaring nowhere for no apparent reason, or saying this is ice maybe. Sniper looks like he just got his second ball in as well. It's too early to tell what he'll do build wise. Very nice deer, can take that just with the mill. 2 very fast feudal times from Shoy and Andrin. 9 minutes 16, 9 minutes 17 for early scouts. You see Pedro taking the forward deer, gonna wall off the front. He has to wall because these deer are very exposed. It'd be very easy for Shoy to just hit it, do a lot of damage. Second ball now only for Pedro. That's very late. Not sure what he was doing, or maybe he probably took the deer first. Adding a barracks? He can't be drushing. He must be going like archers or something. It'd be awful if... Oh, his gold is... His main gold's kind of bugged. It's kind of trapped in the trees, but they haven't like called a restart or anything. And it's minute 8. I'm sure he scouted it. And they're all on TeamSpeak. He must know that his gold sucks. Okay, so he does know. So whatever. He knows his main gold is stuck in the trees, but he's going to play on anyway. So I am not going to interfere. He's just going to take one of the secondary golds, then cut out the main gold and use it later. He's happy to do that. Looks like he will be doing archers, sending vills to gold now, getting extra sheep. Hasn't finished walling in front. Okay, he will. He'll add 2 houses. And then by the time the scouts will be there, he needs to wall off something else, or these vills. Oh, he's drushing? Why are you drushing Mongols at minute 10? That's honestly the worst thing I've ever seen. Like, not only are you drushing Mongols, you started making the militia at minute 10. I hate that decision so much. Because by the time the 2 militia get to his base, Shoy will have like 3 or 4 scouts. So the militia will instantly die, and then he can just go straight back and raid Pedro at home. That's why people very rarely drush Mongols. Okay, it's a defensive drush. It's so he can go up later, but then also have something to defend himself. Interesting. So it's going to be Conquistadors and Sniper. He's taking stone and gold straight away. Looks like it'll be Knights for Darth. Yep, going up a little bit faster. Actually going up about the same time. Same number of vills, 26 each. 2 lumber camps. Maybe Shoy will go to the pocket. No, there are 3 militia for Pedro. But he can't go aggressive. He'll have to wait for men-at-arms. Maybe Shoy will just go and raid the pocket and leave Pedro alone for a little bit. I'm not sure. He has been scouting Sniper. So Andurin has got his scouts out now again. Skillip drushing Andurin. Again, it's something I really don't like. I don't know why Andurin's making an early blacksmith. I mean, it's not really needed with Mongols doing scouts. Unless he wants to get +1, which would be interesting to say the least. I haven't really seen early +1 scouts. It could be quite strong. I mean, I've never tried it, but... Yellow is fully... Oh, yellow's not... Okay, will be fully walled once he remembers to wall this part with the Vil. Andurin fighting the Drush. 4 scouts versus 3 militia. The militia not fighting. That was a very, very bad fight for Skillip. He didn't even do much damage to the scouts as he wanted to. Almost killed 1. But the scouts from Andurin will go on to Red. Red has not mini-walled his gold or wood. So he could do a lot of damage. Scouts from Shoy, Pedro flaring because he's just done defensive drush. Going straight to Sniper. Sniper has walled everything. I think they should just deny the stone because you know that he's doing market blacksmith. So if you deny the stone, you know that he can't go to the castle age easily. I mean get castle in castle age. It's really nice. This is another risk of doing conks as Spain pocket. You can easily get raided by early scouts or archers from the flank of the other team and take a lot of damage. He's being forced to waste resources micro-walling. He's had to idle this lumber camp. Just various things ruining his economy. The thing is, Red's gonna suffer. Oh, Red has actually miniature walled now. He's been alerted of the danger. Needs to remember to re-wall his gold. These 5 scouts in that gold would hurt. He has walled it. He needs to finish walling the wood. 1 tile here is not enough. In fact, it will just block in the vills versus the scouts. It's still... Oh, nice quick walling there from Darth. He'll have to move the other vills back. This is too hard to wall. Yeah, you just have to go back. It's a very awkward lumber camp position in that respect. He may lose a villager. I'm not sure. Nope. Andurin running away from the spearman. Scouts are Shoy now on Pedro. Pedro coming back with that drush. Will he lose a vill? He will lose 1 villager and just have a lot of idle time. He will be able to kill the eagle as well, probably. The eagle's injured. Looks like he's injured by a scout. I don't think there was any laming. So Pedro doing Drush FC, going into crossbowman. Now Shoy going to go back to Sniper, try and raid again. Sniper has got those extra vills on stone. So, you know, if Shoy just made a few more scouts, raided Sniper, he could really help his pocket out. His pocket's going to be behind a lot. Being raided by his 5 scouts, going to lose this vill here for sure, possibly even more. The scouts blocked the villager out. It was nice micro and the villager couldn't get through and died. Needs at least 2 spearmen to defend, doing 1 stable knights. Going up at the same time as sniper, 1611, 1612. Troy trying to kill a couple more vills. Is he going to get one? I think he'll get one more vill. No, not quite. Decided to go back instead. He is fully walled. He's got a very nice base actually. It's very closed in. He'll have to expand and delete this and expand out, probably out the back. Don't really want to expand out the front, but yeah, he could definitely build TCs and farms out the back here. Andrew going to try and raid, but there are 4 walls. He's transitioning into archers now. Second TC coming up for Darth. 2 stable knights in fact, not 1. Going to go to probably Sniper. Sniper will have the castle up by the time Darth reaches Sniper's base. I haven't been looking too much what Andurin's base is doing. It looks like Yellow just did a standard Drush SV into Cavarch, same as he did last game. Andurin did scouts and some wacky wool. Andurin's apparently Chinese somewhere in his heritage. After this crazy, ridiculous looking wall, he is doing probably knights. He's not added archery ranges. I wouldn't imagine he's booming either. Again, still trying to harass Darth with the scouts. There are 2 spearmen there, and there's TC on the other side, so you can't do too much. The gold vills have been limited. They are still walled in. Nope, the knights aren't going to pocket. They're going straight to Pedro, try and raid the Mayhem player, whose Drush didn't do very much. He could have just FC'd with that kind of build, and because if he FC'd, he would have been up to feudal faster, plus he would have been able to get spears more easily. Sending some crossbows forward now. We see Fletching, Castle Age, and Gold Mining up for Shoy. Very good, solid Castle Age time, minute 20 for scouts with Mongols. Hopefully he'll have enough archers to defend, but he did add the archery ranges late, so I'm not sure if he needs to wait for the upgrades or not. He might have to move his wood line to the front for a bit and move the gold vills to the back. Hopefully Pedro will be distracted by these knights from Darth. Obviously having to wall in his wood line, very messy, very expensive. Limiting the amount of gold, he can break through the palisades on the gold relatively easily. The conquistadors from the sniper coming out. Going to go and help Pedro out. Or he's going to ignore him and go straight to pocket. Yep, see Pedro's not sending the crossbows forward because he's too distracted at home. He is now. I'm surprised. Yeah, okay, Sniper's coming back now. Andurin. Double palisade walling, getting scale mail, bloodlines, only 1 stable still. So I'm expecting a second stable. He wouldn't be doing scale barding +1 to simply do 1 stable knights. Unless he's a lunatic, which he might well be, but let's see. Conquistadors are very strong early Castle Age, but if you make enough knights later on, and monks, they're easy enough to counter. If you fight with your allies as well, crossbows can out micro conks. I don't know why he attacked the mining camp. There's a lot more HP than the walls. It's 250 compared to 1000, and enough knights can hit these palisade tiles that it probably would have been worth doing that instead. Now we see Shoy has got enough crossbows at home. Andrew doesn't have. Pedro doesn't have Bodkin yet. Gonna lose his crossbows for nothing. Did kill 1 vill, but probably not worth it. So Shoy does seem ahead of Pedro at this minute. Looks like Sniper and Darth are similar as well. Sniper adding the 3rd town centre. Darth should be adding the 3rd town centre before too long. These Cavarch from Skillip going to do some damage to Andurin. He did indeed. Is doing some Mongol super boom. 1 stable camels with bloodline +1. You crazy fool, Andurin. It's not going to be enough though versus 3 range Cavarch from Huns. It's really... He's going to kill a couple maybe. So he's denying the production by a little bit, but I still don't think it's going to be enough to defend. He hasn't walled off the side at all. He has built 2 TCs. But yeah, he's going to have to garrison a lot of vills and idle the farms and things a lot, so his eco's just going to get hurt over time. And he's even getting chain barding armor again for 1 stable camels, which is really quite risky. He's going to try and make some good fights. Maybe you're going to get some mangonels as well. You see, so this is good, because if the knights and crossbows go together, the conquistadors and sniper are significantly weaker. They can go and raid the pocket. He is adding a 3rd town centre on the gold. That's a good TC. Probably could have built it on this side. It protects the gold even more from raiding, but if he had some defensive monks, it shouldn't be a problem. He needs to make sure he's careful about the right side, though. Obviously, this wood line is quite exposed. Pedro's just going to defend at home while the pocket goes and raids. Huns did get through. There's a hole between the blacksmith and the siege workshop, so he's able to raid Anderin's economy even more. I mean, if you look, Skillip is 10 vills ahead of Anderin already, just because he Drush FC'd into 2 TCs, adding the third. He's just been doing constant production. So even though Anderin did scouts into 3 TCs, he's still behind in economy right now. So this is going to be bad for Pedro. He's going to take a lot of damage at home. He needs to rely on Sniper doing a lot of damage to Darth, who is walling. He needs to wall this hole. He knows that. So he is, and he needs to probably a stone tile. I mean, wood tile's too weak. He doesn't actually have any stone, though, probably, so he's going to have to build a palisade. No, he does have some stone. Build a stone wall. Oh, a house. Gonna lose that one village. It's trapped outside. Not to the end of the world, though. If they can do a lot of damage to Pedro, it should pay off. I'm surprised he hasn't got +1 armor yet on his knights. At least, gonna fight on the hill. Pedro does not have Bodkin yet. He's getting Bodkin now, so Shoy can fight this effectively. Being quite tentative, but again, they're idling a lot of Pedro's economy, whereas Shoy has got free boom at home. We're going to add the third TC before too long. Looks like Pedro wants the next Conquistadors from Sniper to help him. Sniper unable to do too much. He's raided, he's killed, it looks like 2 or 3 vills. Darth needs to watch out, garrison is TC. Bad fight for Darth. I mean, he has no upgrades, which means he can't really fight under town centers. He takes too much damage, especially town centers with Bodkin. His knights will get shredded. He's getting scale barding. Shoy is fighting alone. Probably going to lose his crossbows. He's going to try and focus down the conks if he can, but he might kill a couple of conks, but no, he's lost that forward army. Got some more crossbows at home. Anderin is still defending with 1 stable camels, while the Cav Arch of Skillip are going to raid Sniper now. Market for Anderin, probably going to buy and sell resources to help his economy. Stable up for Skillip so he can get bloodlines and husbandry. Yeah, Anderin's buying wood already. It's greedy. Wood's expensive though. Why is he buying wood and stone already? That's going to hurt his economy a lot. Or is he just trying to boom that hard that gold doesn't even matter? Probably the latter. Some Conks and Sniper trying to raid Shoy, but they cannot because there are too many crossbows at home. You see the Scouts Mandarin still aren't dead. Probably going to die to TC soon though, so it won't be too much problem. They do have +2 bloodlines, so dangerous for Vills, but not so dangerous TCs. 4 TCs now for Darth. Looks like still 3 TCs for Sniper. Darth, Sniper, similar villager count. This is a very even game in general. Team scores only 400 difference. I think Yellow needs to do a bit more damage to Anderin. Anderin's kind of just been left alone, but as long as he raised the pocket and probably raised Pedro a bit with his Cav Arch mass, it shouldn't be a problem. Getting bloodlines now. Gold mining Bowsword coming for Darth. A bit late with Spain pocket. You know, getting Bowsword minute 29, a little bit late for the pocket, but at least he's got his 4 TCs down. He's got a similar number of vills to Sniper, so his economy shouldn't be too bad. Some Conquistadors and Sniper being chased down by Skillet. The Knights should probably chase and help out as well, try and distract them. Leather Archer armor coming out, +1 defense for the Conquistadors. Yeah, the Knights didn't fight, so the Conks could just shoot and run past. There's a lot of Conks now. It's kind of going to come down to micro. The Conks are easy to micro, there's no delay on their fire rate, unlike Cavalry Archers that have that delay. Crossbows from Pedro coming in. Scorpions coming out for Shoy. Scorpions are a good choice against crossbows. Crossbows and Scorpions are generally good at killing crossbowmen. Obviously he's going to try and focus down the Scorpion. I mean, Mangonels are generally considered more effective. Scorpions do work if he repairs it, that is. I mean, if you think about the number of crossbows lost, you see there's 0 bodies for Shoy, there's about 6 dead crossbows for Pedro, so it was a very good choice for him. Hopefully it will help him against Conquistadors as well. They've got +2 and Bloodlines, a very strong Castle Age Conks. They also, I don't know if they get a bonus versus Siege. They do a lot of damage to Siege though either way. Scorpions and Mangonels are not very effective against Conquistadors. Very strong Castle Age unit. Cavalry Archers and Skillet going to try and raid Andoran again. Andoran pure booming, adding castles now. Chain Barding coming up for Darth. +2 defense to help him fight against the Conks and Crossbowmen of Pedro. Sure, he really needs a 30C here. Ah, he's adding a castle, and he does have indeed a 30C. I missed that. Got some idle villagers. And then obviously Sniper will transition into Paladins and Imperial, I assume so. That would make sense. In Mayans again will do Plumes. Cav Arch coming in from Skillet. One Mangonel will not scare him off at this point with these upgrades, he'll just use a little bit of micro. Good castle from Andoran though, stonewalling this little hole so the Cav Archers can't get in. 2 Mangonels is a little bit more scary, he's going to have to be careful. It's more the castle. But he can hide into Woodline once he kills the Mangonels. Nice, he trapped one of the Mangonels in, couldn't fire back. And now he can kill a good 10-15 Vills. Or maybe not that many, but he's going to kill a good few Vills. Andoran thinks that's quite funny. Andoran losing a lot of economy, going to lose a third Mangonels. This is very good for TK's Skillet, because he's raided a lot of economy, he's denying the stone from the Mongol player. He's denied the wood line, a lot of idle vills, and he can just kind of camp there and wait, really. He'll have to move eventually, because Andoran will probably move his vills, but he can actually get through the back as well, so he can deny the second wood line from Andoran. I don't think he's seen the castle yet, he may have, but either way, he's just idling a lot of economy. Andoran will wall in the cavalry archers here. You see with that tile, will it go up though? Let's see. He built one further back. So the cavalry archers are indeed stuck. This Mangonel will probably finish him off along with TC Fire. He's going to micro the Mangonel. Yep, looks like an attack round, and then he sees the castle, and the cavalry archers will now die. But he did some good damage. 107 vills to 94. He just needs to think about going Imperial. Probably transitioning to heavy cav archers and rams. A lot of conks coming in for Sniper. Looking Imperial Age Darth going Imperial. Andoran, Sniper, Pedro, Joris, everyone's going Imperial pretty much. The only player that isn't going Imperial is Skillet. Invested a lot in Castle Age. Of Mind, he's going up now, so all players are going Imperial no more than a couple of minutes apart, since it's all in spectator overlay. Pedro stonewalling the whole map for trade. They want markets in this corner. He's stonewalling inside the map for safety. Gonna add more castles, got 2 castles already. Probably going to do the third one, I don't know, here. Okay, well, he's doing it there. Mongols, Shoy doing castles as well with some Mangonel Scorpion defense. Going to transition into Elite Mangadai. Conks and Sniper going to do a lot of damage to Skillet now to make up for the difference of the raiding. Transitioning into Paladins. We see Sniper also transitioning into Paladins. I'm not so keen on the Paladins actually, because the Spain Pocket's doing Paladins, so the Hun flank could do heavy cav arch against Mongols. They need to secure the map as well, they need to wall off and make sure they have a solid trade route. We can see Darth already sending vills to build markets. The castle from Shoy coming up, chain barding armor, heavy plough for Sniper, late heavy plough actually. He's massing up a lot of knights. Snipers paying 300 wood to Pedro for elite plumed archers, I assume. Elite plumed archers cost 1000 wood, 500 food. Two-man sword, cavalier, conscription, bracer, conscription, chemistry, ballistics. Various upgrades for all these players as they go to Imperial Age. A lot of conquistadors, a lot of cavaliers from Dartho to help out. Obviously the Castle Age upgrade conquistadors can't really stand up against the cavaliers very well. Is this going to be another 4th forward castle from Pedro, or let's see, or maybe some siege workshops? Going forward with archers, he doesn't know there are castles there. Mangadite grading, Paladin coming up for Darth. He's getting paladins a little bit before Sniper's only getting cavaliers just now. Adding to markets, we see Skillip sending vills to place markets as well. Sniper going to build markets, and Pedro going to build markets. Everyone getting markets. Anduin doing Mangudai. It's going to be paladins from Skillip getting chain barding, getting cavalier. Sniper now getting paladin. Anduin getting elite Mangudai. Another 5th castle. So this castle is just to protect trebuchets. So he's going to use these trebuchets and snipe these forward castles. Obviously no elite Mangudai yet. It's not currently upgrading either. So the elite plumed archers and arbalists are far superior. Probably needs to get masonry at least to give the castles more HP and defense against trebuchet fire, and the trebuchets do have chemistry. I don't think that 1 damage makes much difference, but whatever. Forward siege workshops random, so it's going to be Mangudai and siege, adding a castle on this little hill here. Paladins coming in from Darth. This will win. This is a good fight for TK. If they fight before Sniper gets Paladins, it's a really good fight for them. They can deny the trebuchets, they can kill all of the initial plumes and arbalists. Actually, these conks are doing good work, and the arbs as well. A lot of paladins being lost for Darth, but still I think that was a good fight. And it also gives time for Shoei to get trebs of his own and push back this castle. So yeah, I think that was a really good fight. Elite Mangudai now up as well for Shoei. I don't know why they're going back. Just fight, kill the plumes. Oh, whatever. They decide to go back. They will kill this castle, and when the castle goes down, they'll probably go forward again. Need to make sure they get trades so they don't run out of resources. Obviously, Paladin's very expensive. He does have gold piles left in his base, so he needs to use these villas from the wood line. Cavaliers and Husbandry coming up for Skillip. He does need to get Paladins before he can really fight Elite Mangudai. Cavaliers are okay, but Paladins are so much stronger. They're going forward again. Now the castle is down. Gonna lose 1 castle, not repairing it. Yeah, 1 more shot and the castle's down. Oh, will the vills? Nope. Oh, just another castle for Pedro. Are they going to deny it? The castle has been denied successfully. It's a lot of stone for Pedro, and there's still these are very good fights for TK at the bottom. These Mangudai doing a lot of damage. They are losing a lot of paladins though. There's not enough Mangudai mass, and there's too many plumes. Different amount of upgrades as well. Again, Skillip needs paladins before he can fight. He's just kind of hitting and running. Looks like he's selling wood to get the gold, to get the paladin upgrade. Path and Tactics, Leather Armor and Thumbring coming up for Shoei. So his Mangudai should have the full upgrades once that is done. The thing is, Skillip needs a lot of help. Oh, hello. Microphone should be on now. Yep. I didn't miss much. They're still fighting at the bottom. I think the problem is that, like I said, Skillip's not getting paladins, and without them he can't fight the Mangudai, but then he needs help from Darth, but Darth's too busy at the bottom. He is going now, sending the paladins, but it's quite late. Also, he hasn't deleted these palisade walls, so the trade's getting delayed. I think even the paladins won't be able to help, because then now Shoei's going to suffer a bit. No Hussars either. Hussars from Sniper. Gonna be a good meat shield for the plumes. Shoei just trying to use the current Mangudai to deny the trebs. And pretty much just defend. while the others just spam trebuchets. At least Anduin hasn't got in the trade line yet, so he's giving Darth a chance to get some gold with that Spanish trade bonus. Paladins, they're missing Blast Furnace, he's getting it now. Anduin missing Chemistry, getting Drill as well. Chemistry coming up for Sniper. Ring Archer Armor, Heavy Plow Coinage for Pedro. Fortified Walls for Pedro, protect the trade. These Paladins should clear up these Mangadai. There is a forward castle here, which the trade carts are going through because of the palisade walls. So that's going to be a problem. Going to need some trebuchets from Skillet. Adding more stables. Darth is not making units at the moment, I think. He must be out of gold. I mean, that's pretty bad if the pocket, you know, just like stops making paladins. You have serious problems. He's actually transitioning to skirmishers for the time being because Skillet has no gold and no trade either. I think the NC team are much more comfortable on resources. And obviously these rams going to be good once you get siege rams and drill, because obviously plumed archers don't do much damage to them. Very strong combo with Mongols. Shouldn't patrol in like that. Very bad fight for him. The paladins though will clear up the rams. The trebs are there, actually walling in front of the trebs. I'm not sure what that's about. They are Mangadai after all. They can hit from far away. Paladins from Darth are down. So this is looking pretty bad for TK. Yellow can't afford anything else. He's doing skirms against the Mangadai, and skirms technically kill them, but you need so many, and there's siege rounds of drill as well. And he is going to go into the trade line very soon, and I think when he hits the trade line they're going to call the GG because there's no way they can defend. Anduin just boomed harder and the raiding didn't pay off in the end. And the fact that he couldn't get a paladin upgrade really hurt. If he got paladins, I think he could have survived. But he lost about 40 odd cavalier plus just to the Mangadai. And he's got a lot of idle vills now. They're going to see the trade carts soon. Yeah, they've called GG. That was a good game. Well played by both. But NC took it in the end, so NC win this 2-0. There won't be a third game because there's only a third game if it is 1-1. I'll update the score quickly, then I'll look at the achievements. Military, most units killed for Anduin, most units lost for Skillet. Most buildings raised for Anduin. Most trade profit from Sniper, 1000 gold. Actually not bad for Darth, he's actually slinging Skillet as well, but the stopping the Paladin production really hurt.